It is FUT Trading's first birthday in March, and as our way of saying thank you to the insane support we've had for the last year, we are giving away your choice of an Xbox Series S or a PlayStation 5 digital to one lucky site subscriber. All you've got to do is be subscribed on the 31st of March in order to be entered automatically. Now, as a reminder, Tier 1 costs £10 a month, and that gives you access to buying and selling prices for special cards, for icons, for silvers, and for Thursday flips. So much stuff on the website, I'm forgetting what we do. And Tier 2 includes live filters, UCL cards, gold chem styles, and fluctuations, with more to be added in the coming days and weeks. There are multiple updates every day on the site, allowing you to trade 24 hours a day, no matter what time zone you are. Don't forget, if you do subscribe to the website, make sure you join the Discord. There are thousands of people in there helping each other to trade and make the most of it. We've got mods, you've got Dan and I, you've got trusted traders, all the stuff you could possibly want to make millions of coins on this game without having to spend any of your money on FIFA points. So good luck to everyone that enters, and once again, thank you very much for the amazing support we've had. You guys allow us to do this full time. We're extremely thankful, and we never lose sight of that. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe down below. And make sure you turn your notifications on so you never miss an upload. You get 3 a day on this channel. The morning League SBC Method to Glory. We've basically gone and completed every single major league. We've been grinding all week. And so for tomorrow morning's video, you'll see us basically complete most of major leagues in a massive pack opening for FUT Birthday. So fingers crossed we can hit something good. The evening video is always a trading video. That is this video. Going to be going over in detail what the market is currently doing and the cards you should be looking at tonight in order to make a good profit over the coming days. And the midnight content is a mixture of picks, packs, upgrades, my thoughts on the game, all that sort of stuff. So make sure you check that out too. But like I say, this is a trading video and I want to talk to you guys about what the market is currently doing and give you some pointers as to how the market's reacted in the last couple of weeks and what you can expect to happen tonight and over the coming days and where your coins are best placed. Now, the first thing I want to say to you about any sort of trading over the coming days, number one, it's quite risky because the market tends to bounce a lot with support promos and supply of cards all the time with promo packs or lightning rounds, and you have to be patient. The patience is vitally important because if you guys aren't patient with your buys and you sell them too quickly, you'll miss out on coins, or if you buy too early, you'll risk being hit hard. So you've got to be mindful of that. So I want to show you guys FUTBID in a minute and talk about some things and bits and bobs, but we'll start off by looking at the game. And this is a really important starting point, is to know where the demand on the game currently is. And we talked about this recently, but at the moment on the game, there are so many SBCs that are causing demand. So Rabiot ends today, Hernandez ends in 4 days, Machis ends in 5 days, but I'm not sure there's that much hype about him. Both of these Bender brothers end in 8 days. There's huge hype about them. People love those cards a lot. You've got Mbappe, you've got Muller. Muller ends in 4 hours, so it's not so relevant. These guys end now, I believe, in 4 hours. You've still got a middle prime icon for 2 days left. Marquee matchups is marquee matchups, who cares? You've got Messi and the current team of the week upgrade. So a lot of demand for like rares and whatnot is going to go with the double upgrade going and the 83 plus upgrade going. And we'll probably see mass supply of them tonight. So as I always say to you guys, non-rare golds and gold rares at discard are no risk. Buy them tonight. If you're the sort of person that hasn't got much time to trade, 6 PM tonight, 7 PM tonight, 8 PM tonight with lightning rounds or promo packs, buy those cards and just leave them on your account. If you're not planning on opening packs, so let's say you open your packs at 6 PM and you get those done, then use whatever coins you've got, go and buy non-rare golds and rare golds and hold them, because we will see the 81 plus picks almost certainly. We'll see some form of upgrade pack no matter what happens in a promo. We see one in every promo, we will see one. It's a starting point. But as stuff comes off the game, demand will calm down ever so slightly for, like as a middle prime icon goes, demand for 84s, 85s will calm. The difference is if EA go and replace that with a middle prime icon or a prime icon or something like that, again, then you're not in too bad a place. So that's that. Then we need to talk about this. So swaps is coming out. Now I believe it's tonight. I've been told it's tonight and I believe it's tonight that we're going to see the next set of swap packs, right? So we're going to see the next 9 tokens, I believe it is. It's a great opportunity to rush invest. So if you look at objectives, you have, where was the icon ones as objectives here? Yeah, so icon swaps 1. So you had the win 7 matches in live FUT friendly with only Spanish players in your squad, Italian players in your squad, first own Serie A, which is meh, La Liga again, Ligan. But these were the ones that did extremely well last time. So silvers, UCLs, and CSL did well. So silvers that were UCL and CSL did extremely well. So it's Chinese Super League Silvers, because you could do those 2 in one. So a lot of people did those in one, and the price of those rose up. So tonight, if you see another requirement like that, if we get icon swaps tonight, I believe we are getting them tonight. Even if we don't, it's still good advice. If you see one like that, the silvers and a specific league, go out and buy cards from that league. Almost all of them go up in price. Like, very few of them didn't hit 3 or 4k. It isn't even the meta ones, because you can do it in squad battles. So just go and do that, hammer it out. If it's division rivals, there's a chance you may want to look at the more meta, faster guys, better defending guys and things like that. They will tend to do better if it is division rivals. But for squad battles, any of them will do well. They will bang. It always does. It always happens. So there's 2 very simplistic plays for not much coin spend at all. So be mindful of that 100%. It's a very good place to start with this. The next thing, like I said to you yesterday, look for price ranges. I'll be doing it live on stream, but I know Lucas Moura seems to be confirmed, and I've got a feeling EA are going to go and faff about with the price range on some of these cards, and there may be a buying opportunity. But again, it's risky. I wouldn't be too keen on that. But what you now need to think about is what is coming. So we talked about the upgrades that are likely to come, the 81 plus picks or the 81 plus double. You'll see upgrade packs about that without a doubt. But we're also likely to see other things, and a specific thing that I think we're likely to see is some form of 85 plus times 5. Is my phone just gone off? I apologise. 85 times 5 or 84 times 5 or whatever it is going to be, okay? We'll see something like that, and we'll almost certainly see a party bag. The party bags, I think, have been 84 and 2 team of the week so far. So you want to be set up for that 100% because they spike like the market like crazy, and you'll probably see a couple of them throughout the promo, so be mindful of that. But let's head over to FUTBin and see how that sort of content's affected, like sort of specifically follow cards and team of the weeks, and we'll go from there basically, and it will give you guys a pointer of where to put your coins. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are on FUTBin, and I want to show you the cards. These are cards I like trading with, but I also want to bring up some other cards so you can see the effect that content's had on them. But let's start by looking at Azpilicueta. You guys know he is my fodder marker. I watch him, and when he's high, I know fodder is high. And right now, Azpilicueta is sat at 15,000 coins. Now, before we got all this content recently, he got as low as 8,200 coins. In the meantime, since we've had no promos, EA have been banging out like things like party bags, 84 plus upgrades, or whatever it is, 85 plus, 83 times 10 upgrades. All that sort of stuff. They've been absolutely hammering that out, left, right, and centre. And so gradually, bit by bit, he's gone up in price because there's not been mass supply from packs outside of rewards. And so he's gone up in price. So he's reached a high now of 15,000 coins. Saul, very similar, 15,000 coins. If you look at him for the last month, got a similar place to Azpilicueta again. Saw a low of sort of 8,000 coins and then banged up to sort of 18,000 and 15,000 and 17,000. He's done that. Koke, 23,000 at the moment. Again, we look at last month at the same point, 15. Now he's up to 23,000. And Tagliafico, always one that gets overlooked. This card always gets overlooked as fodder. 7,000 coins, and again, he's reached the heights of Azpilicueta again. He tends to be a cheaper card to buy into. So I've seen a lot of people being like, is 12k a good buying on these cards? And I'd say to you straight up, no. The reason why these cards are very, very expensive right now is the sheer amount of demand for them from all these SBCs left, right, and centre, and lack of supply. That coupled in together makes the market very expensive. Now, EA have done this intentionally because they want to try and drain your club out a little bit before a promo, but also because people are saying it's just not worth opening packs at times because team of the weeks are worth nothing, fodder's worth nothing, so drag that price of fodder up. But what we are going to get for the next few days is mass supply, and these cards are going to drop off in value. The only thing that stops that is a unbelievable SBC, an SBC that everyone's going to do like a party bag straight away, and I don't think we see that this early. We may see a good SBC for a FUT Birthday card, but I genuinely don't think we see that at any time soon. Like, I can't see it happening realistically. So to me, I'd be waiting to the second, third Lightning Round tonight, looking at what these cards have done, but I want at least a 30-40% drop off in these cards. Most importantly, get on bids. People don't understand how powerful bids are, and you can pick up cards a lot cheaper by buying those on bids. And it can be competitive, and sometimes you've got to find that card that hasn't got quite the same competition on it. But I do just want to show you some of the 83s as well. So if you look at Van der Beek, for example, there he is. So he's currently sat at 5,900 coins on the market. And his climb from there has been very, very gradual. So he started at 2.4, and he's kept climbing and kept climbing and kept climbing and kept climbing. But there was no sort of gigantic spike that you saw in a lot of the 84s. He's sort of gradually gone up in value. Now, I'd be careful with 83s. I really would be. Because a lot of the SBCs that EA have acquired have been 84 and higher. 83s can fit into that. You can put a couple of 83s and it's not a problem. But the demand really tends to be in the 84s this year, and the 85s tend to do quite well as well. In terms of the sheer spiking up, they do well. But if you do look at Van der Beek, his price is 2.4 all the way up to 5.7. That's a pretty hefty climb. That's well over 100% rise. And so if you can get the right cards, they tend to do really well. And what has surprised me recently is how keepers have done. If you look at Kevin Trapp, for example, go for the last month on him, he's done extremely well at times. So 1.4 at his lows, up to like 3.2, down to 2.1, all up to 4.1, and right now 4.5. He's 5,300 coins on the market right now, Kevin Trapp. Now, part of the reason why they're all so high is that 83 times 10 pack that came out. Everyone wants to get that done for the promo. Now, I don't even think it's that good a value pack, I'm not going to lie to you. I've done it with League SPC method, but I don't think it's that good a value. But these cards are artificially high, so be very, very careful on them. But keepers are doing quite well because people are finding alternatives to get rating into their team, so keep an eye on that. But now let's talk about Team of the Weeks. These, basically, the whole debate around Team of the Weeks recently has been the fact that they're just not worth the value. So elite players on the game who are getting gold, or getting Elite 3, Elite 2, Elite 1, saying what is the point, because Team of the Weeks just don't have a value in the game anymore. Now, rather than address that and prove it and change it, as EA should, what they've just done is throw Team of the Weeks into absolutely every single SBC. So that gives them, again, an artificial value. Now, we've not had mass supply of them, so they've climbed. They've climbed up like, significantly. This is Team of the Week 25, I think it's a couple of Team Weeks ago. They've climbed significantly, and people are acting as if these Team of the Weeks are going to hold that value the whole time, and they won't. You will see Team of the Weeks go up in value when they're required for an SBC, of course they're going to. But these are artificially high again because of no supply. Again, we're going to get mass supply during this promo, so be careful. But I do want to show you. So Matteo Politano is an 84, right? And Coop Miners is an 86. Now, Coop Miners at his low when he came out was 45 and got to a high of 55 and 54 now, right? So he gained 10k as an 86 rated. Politano started off at 34 and has got up as high as nearly 50 today. He's gained 15k, okay? And he's low rated. He was cheaper to buy into. And this is where you have to look when it comes to buying this sort of stuff. Look at the fact that off-league guys do rise, but they don't do as well as the league guys. So the top 5 leagues, especially if that's the top 5 league and nation together, so Italian same league, these guys have done best throughout this thing. So an 84 rated, so you've spent basically 10k less than you would have spent on Cooper Miners, for example, but you've gained more profit. Far more profit from Politano than you gain from Cooper Miners. You're getting about an extra 3 to 4k per card. So a lower buy-in point, more profit. So that's why I've been looking for the Team of the Weeks. It's very, very important. I've been keeping an eye on that. But again, mass supply tonight. Be very careful where you're buying in. If I'm looking at 84s, am I thinking, yeah, they're going to get to 50k again? Not a chance. I'm thinking they're going to get to 35, 40k, maybe a bit higher, because we're going to have so much supply of them throughout this promo. What you'll probably see tonight is lightning round, lightning round, lightning round, promo pack sat there. Tomorrow, potentially lightning round, lightning round, lightning round, promo pack sat there. They're continually being supplied. So be mindful of that. But the last thing I'm going to show you is, and we'll keep an eye on this. Let's look at Michael Owen. This is talking about the market in general. Before a promo or during a promo, the market gets very, very skittish. Now, I want to show you Owen's price. He has gradually been coming down the whole time. So since he come out, he sort of spiked a little bit as everyone raved about him. And gradually, slowly but surely, he's coming down in price. But today, he's at about 1.195. But his sales history is at a 1.1 sell today. People haven't been buying heavily on him, but he's been listed quite cheaply. But if you look last night, we bought this on Sean's account last night. I think we got the 1.125 on Sean's. It might have been, no, it wasn't that one. 1.13 was one we bought on Sean's account. And he's sitting chilling at 1.13, right? But after he dropped off heavily last night, the bounce back on him was significant. It's a big bounce back to the point where he was selling for 130,000 coins more after this point. And this is just after supply content and things like that, and people then panicking into FUT Birthday. I'd be looking very hardly tonight at icons and special cards, because they're going to be sold off. If you get, for example, we get Lucas Moura, centre forward is what we're told we're getting. If you get like him and other Brazilian strikers and stuff like that get hit, like Richarlison, I'd look at them. Because I think people are going to panic again tonight, and there's a buy-in point on some of these cards. They're not going to stay low. It's always a recurring theme that people sell cards en masse, we pick them up as traders, and we wait 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, bang, they spiked again. And last night we saw this in all the Moments icons, we saw this in some of the high-end specials. Panic tonight could be real, and it could be worth a lot of coins. Even when you're looking at 1.1s, that's 150,000 coins lower than last night. Well, I had a little look on the market a minute ago at him, and he's down at, I think, 1.19 was the cheapest, but I saw an undercut come up as I went to record this video. No, he's 1.19, there's what he is right now. I'm going to keep an eye on this card all day, because I saw yesterday a 150,000 coin bounce back on him. If he gets down again tonight, he's going to be a card that I'm very interested in. A lot of the Moments icons will be very, very interested in tonight to see what they're doing, because I think they're most prone to panic because there's so many coins in them. But that's basically a really in-depth look at what you guys should be doing for tonight and the next few days. It's a really easy way to make coins. None of this stuff is rocket science, but you've just got to be mindful of supply and not buying too high. And you've got to be patient with yourselves. There's a buying point for silvers again tonight. If you check out yesterday's video, I went over silvers in great detail, so you'll be able to have a look at that. People would have held their packs for today, any packs from marquee matchups and rewards. The silver supply tonight could be quite hefty, and as the promo goes on, EA will likely hold off supply and not give us supply of silvers, and you can make a lot of coins very, very quickly from that. But the drop tonight will be significant, almost certainly. But that's going to be the end of the video. If you are new around here, as always, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you never miss an upload. Check out futtrading.co.uk. Subscribe there for all the filters, all the buying prices, all the selling prices. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.